Once again.
Hi viewers, welcome to my channel. Amreen Rafi, Max YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe and press the bell button. Class 10 Max CBSE Lesson 2 Polynomial. Today we are learning about the relationship between zeros and coefficient of the polynomial. You already know that how many zeros for linear polynomial? Already you seen that video. The number of zeros for linear polynomial is 1 and number of zeros for quadratic polynomial at most 2. The number of zeros for the cubic polynomial at most 3. Just I recall you that first we can consider the linear polynomial. Linear polynomial we can consider. What is a linear polynomial? General form p of x equal to ax plus b. How you find out the zeros for the linear polynomial? We will consider ax plus b equal to 0 plus b you will transfer ax equal to minus b, then a you can transfer, then x equal to minus b by a. So already told you 0 means nothing but x value. So p of x I consider general form. So linear polynomial 0 is minus b by a. Already I told you linear polynomial has only one 0, only one x value. So x equal to minus b by a. Now we are learning about the quadratic polynomial. How many zeros for quadratic polynomial? Already you know the number of zeros for the quadratic polynomial at most 2. We will get 2 also or 1 0 also or no zeros also. So the quadratic polynomial I consider through example. Now I will explain you. I consider one polynomial p of x equal to 2x square minus 8x plus 6. So we can split this, then we can find out the value of x. Already I told you zeros means nothing but x value only. So 2x value you will get from this quadratic equation. If you split that x value only the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. So p of x equal to 2x square minus 8x plus 6. So now here 2 is common. So we can take it 2 commonly. We get x square minus 4 2s are 8 x plus 3 2s are 6. Now this equation we can split. Here what is the coefficient of x square? 1 and the constant term 3. 1 and 3 we can multiply. 1 3s are 3. Okay. Now which two number if you multiply you will get 3. 1 3s are 3. Then some other numbers are there? No. So 1 3s are 3. This both number if you add you will get 4. The middle answer should come. Okay. 1 3s are 3. 1 and 3 you are adding you will get 4. Here the symbol is minus. So I am putting minus symbol for both. So minus into minus it will become plus. Minus 1 minus 3 if you are adding you will get minus 4. So 2 you can write as it is. Then minus 1 means x minus 1. Another 0 is x minus 3. Now I can write the zeros. X minus 1 equal to 0 means x equal to 1. Another one, x minus 3 equal to 0 means x equal to 3. So we found the zeros for the quadratic polynomial. One 0 is 1, another 0 is 3. So the zeros of the quadratic polynomial is x equal to 1 and x equal to 3. Therefore the zeros of quadratic polynomial is 1 0 is 1, another 0 is 3. Here see the heading relationship between zeros and coefficient of the polynomial. So through equation we found the zeros. First step finished. And what is the relation between the zero and coefficient of the polynomial? Now we can discuss about that. Now we can consider the equation, then we can find the coefficient for that. I am writing the equation. What is the equation we consider? P of x equal to 2x square minus 8x plus 6. So general form also I am writing. Through general form we can discuss. What is the general form for the quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c. Here instead of a, what number? 2. So a equal to 2. Instead of b, what is the number? Minus 8. Instead of c, you compare both. Instead of c, they are given 6. So it is a coefficient. Coefficient of x square a, coefficient of x is b, then the constant term. So here a equal to 2 and b equal to minus 8 and c equal to 0. Now I am considering minus b by a. Now you find out minus b by a. Here this minus I am writing as it is. What is b value? Minus 8. So I am writing minus 8. The denominator a. A value you can write 2. So minus into minus it will become plus 8 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2. If you cancel, you will get 4. So 4 how you can write using the zeros? Here what is the 0? X equal to 1 and x equal to 3. So 4 we can rewrite as 1 plus 3. So 1 0, another 1 0. So minus b by a, when how we are getting? If you add both zeros, you will get minus b by a. So 1 plus 3 means what is the meaning? Sum of zeros. So minus b by a equal to sum of zeros. So this is relationship between zeros and the coefficient of the quadratic polynomial. Next, now I am find outing c by a. So what is c by a? They are given, instead of c, they are given 6. We can consider 6. Instead of a, we can consider 2. Now you can write instead of c 6, instead of a equal to 2. You can cancel 1 2s are 2, 3 2s are 6 equal to 3. Now 3, using this zeros, how you will, if you add you will get 4, if you multiply you will get 3. See 1 3s are 3. So using this concept, this 3 we can rewrite as 1 into 3. 1 into 3 means what? 1 is also a 0, 3 is also a 0. 1 into 3 means product of zeros. Therefore, c by a is equal to product of zeros. Now we derive the formula for relationship between zeros and the coefficient of the polynomial for the quadratic equation. Sum of zeros equal to minus b by a and product of zeros equal to c by a. This two formula is very important to solve exercise 2.2. Now I will write the formula for relationship between zeros and the coefficient of the polynomial. So quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial, the relationship between zeros and the coefficient of the quadratic polynomial is sum of zeros equal to alpha plus beta. What is meant by alpha and what is meant by beta? The quadratic polynomial, you are find outing zeros, no? 2x value you are find outing, no? 1 x value I consider alpha, another x value I am considering as beta. So sum of zeros means sum of two zeros only I written. 1 x value I consider alpha, another x value I consider beta. So sum of zeros equal to alpha plus beta. The formula coefficient is minus b by a. So denominator b means minus, you can write b is a coefficient of x. Already you know the general form, ax square plus bx plus c. So b is coefficient of x, that is I written. What is meant by a? Coefficient of x square. So coefficient of x square. So there is a sum of zeros formula. The second one is product of zeros. The second one is what? Product of zeros. Product of zeros, now both zero value you have to multiply. So alpha into beta. The formula is c by a. What is c? Constant. Constant term. The denominator a. A means what? Coefficient of x square. Are you understand well? Quadratic polynomial. Similarly, we can find the relationship between zeros and the cubic polynomial also. Now I am writing the cubic polynomial, quadratic polynomial. Now I am writing the cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial, general, what is the general form of cubic polynomial? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. At most, how many 0 you will get? 3. At most 3. Either 3 or 2 or 1 or 0 also. So at most 3 0, 3x value you will get. That is the meaning. 3 zeros means 3x value 0. 1 0 you consider alpha. Another x value you consider beta, another x value you consider as gamma. So alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of the cubic polynomial. The same formula. Now first one is sum of zeros. Sum of 0 means all the zeros you have to add. Alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to minus b by a. The second one is sum of two zeros, because here 3 zeros are there. First separately I add all the zeros. The second step I am adding sum of two zeros. The sum of two zeros, 2 I am adding. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. The formula is C by A. Finally I am multiplying sum of zeros, sum of two zeros. Next, product of zeros. Product of zeros. Product of zeros means what? All the zeros we have to multiply. Alpha, beta into gamma. Alpha into gamma means minus d by a. You know very well what is a, what is b, what is c and what is d. A means coefficient of x cube and b coefficient of x square. C is coefficient of x and d is the constant term. So this two formula is very important. This one is a quadratic formula, quadratic polynomial relationship. This one is the cubic polynomial relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. These two formula, practice it well. It is very important.